Alrighty, fellas, yo, what's up? My name's Patrouski, and I just ran a poll on what my Twitch chat wanted to see me test as a money-making method in PokeMMO, and they vehemently agreed on fossil farming. So we're gonna head over to Sinnoh, do a quick guide, and really just do a loop from 1 hour and show you guys how much Pokeyen can you make in 2026 on fossil farming. The best place to do so is over in Sinnoh. You want to go to Veilstone City and then head southeast over near Sindoff Springs. You do need Rock Climb, Defog, and Rock Smash to do this. I also recommend bringing a damp Pokemon, if not 1 or 2 damp Pokemon, and you really need some Frisk Thief Pokemon. Specifically, I'm a big fan of Dusknoir or Dusclops with defensive natures and like good defensive EVs. All the Pokemon here are going to be hitting with physical attacks. You don't need special defense. Having as many Frisk Thief Pokemon as possible, meaning Pokemon with the Frisk ability and then the Thief move. PvP maxing the Thief can be nice, but really your survivability is what matters here. You can bring backup like Super Potions to keep healthy, or put Absorb or Leech Life over on your Dusknoir or Dusclops. What we're going to be doing is frisking Rock Smash encounters, and there's a chance that they have the fossils. In Sinnoh, you can get the Skull Fossil and the Armor Fossils, which currently the Skull Fossil is 9,500 Pokeyen, and the Armor Fossil is also around that same price, about 9k or 10k. These are the kind of items that also go up in price during Shiny Wars, the official Shiny War in Pokemon. So a good item to be aware of in moving on in the future. And I'm curious to see how many we can get using the item magnet charm 100%, and if that charm is worth it. I think it's quite good. I've heard good things about this, so we're gonna go ahead and go see and test today. Alrighty, fellas, this is going to be less of a guide and more of a loop from 1 hour. I'm really curious of how much Pokeyen per hour you can expect to do from this method. But if you want to see more details about the guide itself, it should be on screen now. HMs needed are Rock Climb, Defog, and Rock Smash. I'm also going to head to the location on screen. So if you want to know where I'm going, I'm starting at Veilstone City and heading south. Just follow along my character's path in game as I yap a little bit. You also need tanky Frisk Pokemon. I've talked about that a fair bit. I recommend Dusclops and Dusknoir. I feel like those are the 2 best options these days. We used to do Bayonet and stuff like that, but I think once Dusclops got access to hidden ability, now that's a huge thing. You do need hidden ability access, Dusclops and Dusknoir, so make sure that when you breed or buy them, they have hidden ability access. You can't really easily put hidden ability access onto a Pokemon, so you want to get one with already having that access. You also want a damp Pokemon just in case of like a shiny Graveler at this spot, and then you also want a Master Ball or a Taunt Pokemon, or you can actually teach your Dusclops Imprison, Memento, and Curse. This is just in case of the very, very rare Shiny Spiritomb. The odds of you getting a Shiny Spiritomb are extremely low. It's a 5% encounter from the Rock Smash, but it's a beautiful shiny, one of the coolest and rarest shinies in PokeMMO, as well as one of the most dangerous shinies. I think Shiny Spiritomb is one of the maybe the most viable shiny Pokemon to just use a Master Ball on in all of PokeMMO. I kind of just under the mentality of, if I get so lucky to get a Shiny Spiritomb, I'm just gonna Master Ball it. I've been playing this game for 13 years. I have 11,000 hours in total on different accounts. I've never used a Master Ball. I have all of my Master Balls on my PokeMMO account. I've never used one. If I get a Shiny Spiritomb, I'm fine with just going for that. If you don't want to have to do that, you can have a Taunt Pokemon in your lead. You have to lead because Spiritomb can have Memento and Curse, which can both KO itself. It's a very dangerous Pokemon. Memento just straight up KOs itself immediately. You can't even do anything to stop it. You have to taunt it or imprison it, and then Curse will slowly chip its HP down if you don't, stop it from doing so. So very scary Pokemon. I would just keep a Master Ball just in case. That's my advice. And then item magnet charms, to my understanding, are very, very, very worth it. Now, you want to make your way over to Turnback Cave. And this cave is a little annoying and a little tricky, and you can't even dig out of it. When starting in the cave, you want to like run inside, and you'll run into this area with, there's so many rocks, right? There's so many rocks. Is this the fog? There we go. There are so many rocks in Turnback Cave, and you can get them infinitely. That's why we farm here. I'm not gonna pop my charm yet, but what we would essentially do is, run into these rocks, encounter these rocks, and then go to the next room, more rocks spawn, and you can just keep doing that ad nauseum. Now, when you want to leave the cave, what you have to do is you have to turn back, aka like head over to a door, go inside, and then go back through. And sometimes, I'm gonna be honest, I don't fully understand the mechanics of this cave. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I kind of just end up looping around. I'm sure someone in chat will be a lot more knowledgeable about this element of Pokemon than me. I'm a PokeMMO player and a grinder, less than a Pokemon player. I kind of just end up running back and forth. And usually, eventually, if you reach this area, I think if you go through here, you'll reach, yeah. So if you reach that area, always go through the south door. And once you get back to this foggy area, you want to head down to this door. You see these little hieroglyphs, then head into here, and that's how you get out. So just keep turning back in Turnback Cave until it works. But I'm gonna get set up to go ahead and start farming and rock smashing, and see you guys when I'm popping the magnet charm, which will also operate as our 1 hour timer. You know what? We're honestly ready for it, so let's just go ahead. I do want to take note of how many fossils, if any, I have at the start. I do have some, so we're keeping track of skull fossils, armor fossils, as well as everstones and hardstones are the 4 main items you get here. Alrighty, fellas, there are our starting numbers marked. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna lock in, try to play decently efficiently, and see how much Pokeyen we can make within 1 hour of this. I'm feeling pretty good. Pure yen methods and pure item methods are really good right now in 2026. I'm hoping to make like 220k profit. That would be really good if you can make that. At least 180k is ideal, but I'm curious. Let's go ahead and let's see how much we can pull. And we have to subtract the cost of the item magnet charm, which I believe right now is currently around 50k, and this will change as the economy develops over time, so, and as we get further and further away from event season. So the further you wait, the less good this method will probably be, as item magnet charms will get more expensive throughout the year until next event season. So I'm going to mark down the cost of 50k for charm. And let's go ahead and get started. I will see you guys after 1 hour. Wish me luck. Let's test our profits, boys. All right, my item magnet charm just ended. Let's go ahead and see how many fossils, everstones, hardstones we ended up with. I ended up using 4 repels. That's important. I noted down my repels. I ended up using about 4 match repels, which is pretty negligible. It's about 5,000 or so Pokeyen, I would say, added to our cost, which is relevant. All right, it is time to calc numbers, fellas, and this one shocked me. I haven't checked the other ones yet. I'm sorry, 46 everstones? Wow, that shocked me. That's gonna be a fair bit of Pokeyen, about 4k a pop. That's really, really relevant. Next up is hardstones. We got 25 of those, or at least, 25 minus 60. I'll do the math here in a quick sec, the proper math. Not too many fossils. I do feel like my fossil RNG was kind of not great. But it's hard to tell for, yeah, I think this fossil orange is actually pretty bad. That feels not very good. Yeah, let's do some quick math now. Alrighty, fellas, calculator in the bottom middle of the screen, our total numbers and all of our data on the left side. It's time to finally go through and calculate. Okay, we ended up with 24 everstones. These should sell for about 5,000 Pokeyen a piece. What is the listing fee on these? It's been a while since I've actually listed items. Pokemon have a 1k listing fee, but I do want to subtract the listing fee into our calculation to give you guys an accurate number of profit and not just like, the theoretical thing, right? So let's do Everstone. We got 24 of these. I just list them in live time and it'll show you guys. I would sell these honestly probably closer to like 5k and just wait. Well, there's a lot listed actually. Let's do the 4,800 so we can actually see exactly. Beautiful. So we can see exactly. This is gonna get us, wait, that's pretty good. Wait, I was worried. Wait, that's pretty good. 110k. Wow. I'm shocked by that. Wait, what? I did not expect that much of our revenue to come from Everstones. 110k profit off of Everstones after listing fee. Okay, are my numbers? That actually seems really okay. That seems impressive. Okay, next up, hardstones. We've got let me just sell them straight out of the bag. Hardstones. We've got 9 of these. Let's do drag them over. Sorry, the menus are tough like this. We got 9 of these. I love you can just go. This is like a new feature, at least new to me, that I'm not used to. The fact you can just go by the suggested price is like so nice. I'm gonna go this one, 2,500. That's 21k off. Wow, we made more profit off of hardstones than I expected. That's pretty damn good, dude. Wait, fossil farming? I was scared that it might not be that good because of how little fossils I got. Like my fossils, I didn't get that many fossils. But the other items kind of save it, man. Next up is skull fossils. We got only six of these. 10,000-ish a piece. That's about 58k, let's say. 58. Boom. Plus 58k. We have costs, so don't get too excited. Dude, fossil farming is so back. I keep going back to the... I'm not used to... I'm boomer. I have to keep going back to the item market to check. You don't have to do that anymore. The listing tells you. You can just go straight to bag and do this. Item, armor, 9 of these. This is so much nicer. I'm not used to this. Is so much nicer for videos. Fossils sell. I'm gonna sell these for 9,500. These sell. These will sell. 80,000 Pokeyen. Wait, that's... Wait, chat, that's good. So that... Wait. Okay. We have 60,000 Pokeyen in costs. So minus 60k. That leaves us with a profit. This was 269, I believe. We end up with a profit of about 209,000 Pokeyen per hour. That's pretty good, man. In the current economy, these things will sell extremely quickly. This is basically pure yen. That's pretty good. You have to have the upfront capital to buy the item magnet charms, and then you do have it's nice to have at least 1 or 2. If you only have 1 fossil farmer, you will have to go probably heal it to PC or use some items to heal it up. But I had 2 and it worked out pretty nicely for for the 1 hour. I'm really happy with that, man. 209,000 Pokeyen. You don't really have shiny chance. You have the spirit tomb chance, but it's so low. I would give this like an A to A minus. The fact that this is maybe just a flat A, the fact that this is refarmable over and over and over again. It's pretty, once you learn it, it's pretty AFK and brain dead as well. You do have to click fairly often on your screen to hunt, to do it efficiently, honestly, but you can do it on the side while doing something else. You're not like, you don't need to like pay close attention. And it's farmable over and over and over again. Trainer rerun makes about 220 to 260k if you're doing the elemental orb strat. You can only do it once every 6 hours. Gym runs make about 220 to 350k depending on your strategy right now. You can only do it every 18 hours. The fact you can do this over and over and over and over and infinitely over and over again and make about 200k pure yen an hour profit. This is an A tier method in my opinion. Fossil farming is so back. Fossil farming is fantastic. I think it's really good, man. I would definitely recommend people fossil farm for profit. Hopefully you guys found this video helpful and enjoyable. Like it if you did. Subscribe on YouTube for more money-making tests like this in the future and fully reviewing and calculating money-making methods in the game with my 13 years of experience. Follow me on Twitch to see stuff like this, tests like this live. YouTube, Twitch, Discord down below if you want to talk about the game and do some fossil farming with other people. And if you want to go above and beyond and support the content, allow tests like this to happen. YouTube memberships, Twitch runs, or Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, and PayPal and Venmo do help out a ton, guys. Thanks for watching, and have a great day. Hopefully you can go make some Pokeyen with this strategy. And the beautiful thing is you can't over farm this. People need fossils. Shiny hunters want fossils. It's gonna be really hard. Like, I can't imagine how many people it would take fossil farming to lower the price any significant amount on the fossils. Like, people need fossils, man, for shiny wars and shunting. So I feel like this is a method you can really farm. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Peace, Arito.
Yo, what's up? Outro Patrouski here, and I wanted to say thank you so much to everybody's name who was on this list. You really allow me to make the content that I do every single day, and I hope I can make it worth your guys' while and add to your PokeMMO journey. Thanks again so much for watching the entire video, and have a great day.